Hello, my name is Katie Lynn Leclerc. It's spelled Leclerc but pronounced Leclerc. I was born on November 6th in 1986 in a town called San Antonio, Texas. That makes me 32 years old. My father's name is Roger Leclerc and my mother's name is Vicky Leclerc. My father found out he had Meniere's disease as a child. He often struggles to hear people, or the disease can also cause him to have nonstop ringing in his ears. When my father and mother gave birth to my sister, they were warned that before this, that a genetic disease and that it's a good possibility it could be passed down through our family line. 3 years later, my mother and father gave birth to me. Once my older sister hit her preteen years, she started experiencing mild symptoms of Meniere's disease, and that's when she took on the passion of learning ASL and eventually becoming an ASL teacher. Growing up, I never experienced these symptoms, so my family and I thought I would not suffer from this disease. At the age of 3, my mother and father decided to pick up and move the family to Lakewood, Colorado. I started out having a passion for becoming a chemist. I always felt so fascinated watching things make small explosions. However, in the 7th grade, I got the lead role in the play Annie at my school and quickly realized that acting was another passion of mine. I continued in school plays and interviews to try to continue my dream. Once I hit my teen years, I attended Valley Center High School. At this time, my sister started teaching ASL classes, and my father's Meniere's disease was progressing, so I decided to take my sister's ASL class to communicate better with my dad. My whole family started interpreting it into our daily lives and made it as normal as possible to make it a new habit. By the age of 17 years old, I was fluent in ASL. A few months later, I started experiencing symptoms like ringing in my ears, trouble hearing certain sounds, and dizziness. And within a few months, I too was diagnosed with Meniere's disease. I got hearing aids and they helped my hearing, but I still struggled at night to sleep due to the ringing. On bad days, I resorted to using ASL with friends and family, and I still continue my passion for acting through my Meniere's disease, and I found ways to help cope. In the meantime, through my senior year in high school, I met my high school sweetheart, Brian. He went on to become a real estate agent while I landed commercials for Pepsi, Aflac, and car insurance. In 2006, I landed a gig playing in the music video What Hurts the Most by Rascal Flatts. I went on to play on a TV series called Veronica Mars for the first 3 episodes. I also landed smaller gigs like an episode in Law & Order. My big break came in 2011. My manager submitted a resume in for a TV show. They were looking for a young female actor that was fluent in ASL. I went for my interview and landed the role for Daphne Vasquez, a deaf teenager that got switched at birth and moves into her biological family's guest house to get to know one another. During the interview process, the producers and I discussed how they wanted my character to have an accent due to Daphne being deaf but can talk because of speech therapy. For months we went over accents and the best way to persuade the audience, but to also be respectful towards the deaf community. We made sure to reach all grounds to prevent any kind of offense and make sure we were shedding light on the deaf community and inviting positive education to the viewers. Being a part of Switched at Birth was a life-changing event. To be able to shed light on the deaf community and bring the things that deaf people deal with daily made me feel like I could actually help a community and help it grow and show all the good and bad things that they go through. Our views on Switched at Birth skyrocketed and the show carried on for 8 seasons. Since then, I have been nominated for 3 awards. My first nomination was for the Teen Choice Awards for Breakout Star. My second nomination was for the 2 Cents TV Award for Drama Queens. And my last and most recent nomination was an Indie Series Award for Best Guest Star. I am extremely grateful for all my nominations and even won my second one for Drama Queen. Since Switched at Birth has stopped airing, I have since divorced and laid low and been spending time with family. However, recently my manager and I have been applying for more roles and have decided to continue in my acting career.